Hey guys, what's up? It's been a little while, so I thought I'd go back to one of my old roots of videos on this channel, since I don't have a microphone for my computer currently, so recording gameplay stuff isn't happening at the moment. So I thought, fuck it, let's do a gameplay collection video. I haven't done one of these in quite a while. In fact, since like early last year, I made a PS4 collection one. So I'm going to make an Xbox One collection, but I'm only doing physical copies because I do have loads of digital copies, but I have hundreds of them and I'm not going through all of those. So I'm just going to go with my physical copies. I haven't got a large collection at the moment because I haven't had my Xbox One for a huge amount of time, but I still have a decent collection and the games on them are pretty good, so let's go through them. So the first one I actually picked up with my console, and that is Rainbow Six Siege. It's a really fun game. I don't play it as regularly and consistently as some people do, but I do play it quite a bit, and when I do play it, it is incredibly fun. It's better to play with friends though. This one's Evil Within 2, as you can see, nice sticker on it that they put on there, and it was one of those ones that didn't come off very easily, so that was very annoying, but it didn't cost me very much, so I thought, sod it, I'll get it. It's an okay game. Not gonna lie, I wasn't a big fan of the first one, but the second one did fix a few things the first one didn't do quite right, but the only other problem is I think this one's also very irritating at times. Maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just not very good at the game, but it does seem slightly unbalanced in certain areas, but I'll get into that in another video if I really feel like talking about it once I've finished it, just to see if it does get any better later on in the game, because I haven't played a huge amount of it at the moment. Next game, Sunset Overdrive. I was recommended this game when I first got my Xbox One, and I thought I would not pick it up. I don't know how much it cost me, but it was definitely worth paying for because it's an incredibly fun game. It's it's just really fun, really well made, and I can't go wrong with an Insomniac game. Next one, probably a bit of an obvious one if anyone knows me personally, and that's Street Fighter Collection. I do like Street Fighter, I think it's a great series. I'm not a big fan of 5 whatsoever. In fact, I gave up on it like 2 years ago, not long after it came out. I think it was after Season 2 came out, the arcade edition. I pretty much gave up on it. It just wasn't... I just didn't like it. The amount of things that were different about the game from when it first came out, and no, it's no. Just not getting into it, but I couldn't help pick this up. I do like the old Street Fighters, and it does have Third Strike on here, which is one of my favourite ones of all time. Next game, some people say it flew under the radar. I don't know if it did or not, because it did get remastered, as you can see here, and that's Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition. I do like this game. I think it's an absolutely incredible game. As I say, I've finished it so many times, but I would happily play through it again every single time. It's one of the few games I'd happily play through on the hardest difficulty and still have fun and not get too annoyed, because it is just generally fun. You can't take the game seriously, which I didn't anyway. Next one, Borderlands Handsome Collection. Again, I didn't think I'd like Borderlands until I picked up the first one years after it came out, and I got it for like £2, and then I ended up playing it for weeks and weeks and even months on end, pretty much. So I thought I'd get the Handsome Collection. I have finished all of them, even the third one, and yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad of a series. I didn't like Pre-Sequel very much. In fact, I gave up on it, if I'm honest. It just wasn't appealing to me whatsoever. I tried, I really did, but I got to close to the end of the game and I just got fed up with playing it, to be honest. Next one is Destiny 2. I haven't played this very much. As I got this with my console, but the reason I got it was because one of my mates recommended that I get it and play it with him, and I did. We've played quite a few times, but at the time I had a very bad internet connection, so I kept disconnecting and it got really frustrating. I haven't played it for a while. Next game I haven't played, but I've always wanted to play this, and that is Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I got this for a few quid at a shop near where I live, and it looks like a really fun game. Any game that's set in the 1800s in London I'm always interested in. I have a very big fascination with that era, especially in London. I'm not a big fan of the Assassin's Creed series, but considering the DLC that this game has and also the gameplay I've seen of it, I do actually really much look forward to playing this one. Got Agents of Mayhem. I owned this on the PS4 at one point, and I played and finished the everlasting crap out of it because I enjoyed it so much. And then I ended up getting it for Christmas off my girlfriend, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to keep it this time. I'm going to keep the Xbox version of it anyway. That's why it's still sealed, because I haven't actually got around to playing it again yet, but I will definitely go through it again, probably maybe on a harder difficulty, because I really enjoyed it. This next game I got because it was cheap and I heard some good things about it, and that is Quantum Break. It's an okay game. I don't enjoy it as much as some people have hyped it up, or as at least the like reviewers have hyped it up, like the online reviewers and that. It's an okay game, but I wouldn't spend any more than a few pounds on it just to pick it up, because it's really it's okay. It's an okay game. Now, you can't have an Xbox without the Halo games. Halo Master Chief Collection. I don't mind the Halo games. I do quite enjoy them. As one of the first Halo games was Halo 3 that I played on 360, which I got bundled with my 360 years ago. So when I picked up an Xbox One, I made sure that I picked this up with it as well. I don't remember how much this cost me, but I do like the Halo games. Are very much like a really fun series to play, especially with friends. Now, if anyone that knows me knows that I love Baldur's Gate, and any game like that, like an overhead sort of medieval RPG, so I couldn't resist getting Diablo. Well, the 3 especially, and this is the Eternal Collection, so it has all the DLC with it, and I just couldn't resist. I just really couldn't. I love this game. I've played through it multiple times, and I've played through it with my friends multiple times, and it's just probably one of the most fun games that I've got that I could just drain hours into. This next game is Anthem. I got this when it came out. I actually pre-ordered it. It's not as good as it was advertised, which is a lot of people's complaints. But after a few patches and updates, it's actually not too bad of a game. To be honest, I did enjoy it for what it was. It wasn't obviously what they were making it out to be when it came to like the reviews and everything like that. But it is still a really fun game, and that's why I'm probably going to keep hold of this one. Again, it's a good time sink game. I very much enjoy playing it. And this is another game I haven't played yet, and I've heard a lot of negative things about it, and that's Metal Gear Survive. A lot of people don't like this game because of the concept of it, and I can completely understand that. It's the same with certain side genres and like the Resident Evil series as well. I do see why people wouldn't like this game, but from what the gameplay I've seen and what I did play of the demo when it first came out, it actually seems okay. I actually don't mind this too much, and it'll be a good game just to sink some time into, I think. So, just as a heads up, I have a lot of games on my digital collection, so they're the ones I'm playing most of the time at the moment, especially with Game Pass. So a lot of these games I haven't played through yet, my physical copies, but I will get around to it. And the next one is no exception, that's Ghost Recon Wildlands. Heard a lot of amazing things about this game, and a lot of good gameplay that I've seen online. It just looks like one of those games that I could just sit down, pick up and play whenever I felt like it. And it just looks like a lot of fun, so I couldn't resist picking this up. I can't remember how much it was. I got it quite a while ago. Another one I haven't played yet, and that's Halo 5 Guardians. Because I had all the other Halo games, I thought I might as well pick up the 5th one. As I say, I haven't played it yet, so I have no idea what it's like, but I've heard some okay things about it. Next game is The Sinking City. Now, I didn't actually look too much into this. I bought this brand new for about, I think it was £40. I didn't look too much into it. I didn't actually realise it's actually a sequel to Call of Cthulhu, and they actually remade Call of Cthulhu. I do have the original one on the original Xbox. So I won't be playing this until I finish that game, and I'll probably play the remake first and before I play this, but I've heard a lot of great things about this game, and I am really looking forward to play it. As soon as I saw the trailer, I was like, I have to pick this up. Next one, obviously, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I haven't played a Call of Duty game properly for a long time, because I didn't the last one I properly played before this one was World War II. That's the last one that I really enjoyed. Before that it was World at War and Call of Duty 4. They're the only other ones that I really liked. The rest of them I wasn't really a big fan of. And then they advertised this one. I thought, you know what, I'll give it one more chance. Played through the game. I actually really enjoyed the story. And the online's not too bad, but I got on a bit bored of online because I've been playing Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2. So I just got a little bit bored of the same old online repetitive stuff. But the story was really fun, and it's one that I'll probably play through again, so which is a lot to say for a Call of Duty game for me anyway. Next game is Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I don't actually have the sleeve for it, I just got the steelbook case. But I wanted to pick this up because I do like the Marvel vs. Capcom games, and obviously I do like Capcom, I like fighting games, so I thought why not pick this up. It's not a bad game. A lot of people didn't like it for a lot of reasons, because they think the third Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was better. I probably agree on that one, but I did quite enjoy this still. I enjoyed the story mode, I enjoyed some of the free play stuff, but it doesn't have a lot of replayability for me. Like, I finished it once, and I played some against the AI and some against some friends, and that's really all I've played. Now, it's the last one of my collection, and I've actually unwrapped it to play it, but I haven't played it just yet, because I'm still playing through another game on my digital download list. But that is Plague Tale Innocence. I saw the trailer for this randomly on a video that I was watching on YouTube, and I thought, you know what, that looks like a pretty good game. Haven't actually read up much on it, so I wanted to sort of keep it sort of to myself and just see what it's like from a first experience. But I've heard from the few people that I've heard from, it's actually a pretty decent game. But I'll make that decision for myself when I actually play it. I'm looking forward to playing this though. But as I say, I'm just in the middle of a few other games at the moment, so I probably won't be able to just yet. So that is all of my Xbox One games, or the physical ones anyway. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is going back to what I used to do a long time ago, but instead of using a webcam, I'm actually using a proper camera now. And I actually have a microphone on top of it, which is even better. There you go, upgrading. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you again later.